sport of badminton is Indonesia's most successful sport in international terms, and as such it generates an almost fanatical following. And it's the thousands of passionate and enthusiastic fans which makes this venue, Istora Senayan in Jakarta, the most iconic badminton venue in the world. Welcome to Finals Day at the KAPAL Indonesia Open, the third of 4 Super 1000 tournaments on the HSBC BWF World Tour. And as part of the World Tour, we have the World Tour Finals trophy brought into the arena today by Ira Pratiwi, one of the court officials from the host nation. World Tour Finals to take place in China in December. So as I was saying, it's finals day today and all 5 finals for you this afternoon. And we start with mixed doubles and Gicquel and Delrue, who had to survive 6 match points in their opening round, make history today as the first players from France in an Indonesian Open final. They're up against Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran, who are looking for a second title in 2 weeks. Women's singles follows that, and for a third time, in the third Super 1000 event of the year, it's a battle between the best 2 players on the planet. The world and Olympic champion An So Young is chasing the Super 1000 slam, but once she's in great form, this, her third final in 3 weeks. Then it's women's doubles, and the world number 1s and Olympic silver medalists Liu Shangshu and Tang Ning will start as favourites. But Pearly Tan and Tina Muralitharan have their sights set on a first Super 1000 title to complete their titles across all 4 World Tour levels. Men's singles follows that, and it's a repeat of the classic 2019 final. Anders Antonsen will be hoping it's third time lucky, as the 2-time beaten finalist looks determined to become the third different player from Denmark to win the men's singles title here. His opponent, the ever-youthful 35-year-old Cho Tien Chen, who won the final here 6 years ago when these two played. Then we finish with men's doubles, and the only final with home interest. Gautama and Isfahani will have the full backing of the fanatical fans, but they're up against the in-form Korean pair of Kim Won-ho and Suh Seung-jae. Well, with mixed doubles being our first final of the day, a chance for us to look at the draw from the quarter-final stage, and you can immediately see 7 different nationalities, making it the most diverse of all 5 disciplines. 2 pairs from Malaysia, both in the bottom half of the draw. By semi-final stage, just 2 seeds, none in the top half, which means we have unseeded finalists in Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue. Well, as far as the race to the World Tour Finals is concerned, the Thai pair of Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran are already number 1. They'll consolidate that position because they're in the final today. Their opponents in today's final, Gicquel and Delrue, are only just off that list at number 11. But after this week in Jakarta, they will go up to either number 4 if they win today's final, or at least number 5 if they're beaten by the Thai pair. I'm Jill Clark, delighted to say that sitting alongside me is Steen Pedersen, the former head coach of the Danish national team. And Steen, when I was going through the order of play and chances for players to make history, some players making history, it really is a terrific day here in Jakarta.
Yeah, so many interesting finals to come. It's going to be a great finals day here in Istora Senayan.
Yes, and we had a great semi-finals day. Just 8 minutes shy of 12 hours for the 10 semi-finals. And it all ended with a thriller of a men's doubles. History being made. Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue, the first players from France ever to contest a final here at the Indonesia Open. This the 43rd edition of this prestigious event. And what a moment for the French combination. Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran have really caused a bit of a stir in the mixed doubles discipline since they formed their partnership last October. 4 titles in their first 9 tournaments together, and this a 4th final in their 11th tournament of the year. Last week they became only the 4th mixed doubles pair to win World Tour titles at all 4 levels of World Tour events when they won the Singapore Open Super 750. This, of course, as I was telling you, is a Super 1000 event. Only 4 of these on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Now, this is the 3rd meeting between these 2 pairs, and as you can see, both previous matches have been won by the Thai combination, who are the number 6 seeds here. The last time they played was in the quarter-final of the first Super 1000 this year, the Malaysian Open.
Dalvin, I have black and red. What do you choose? Black. Red color for you. And this is Mr. David from HSBC who will present the coin toss. Mr. David. It's red. Supisara is serving? Yeah, serving, yes. Tom will receive on my left side.
So the players will change ends before the start of the match. Little surprise that the Thai combination chose to serve. We've been talking all week about the drift in this arena, and there's quite a big lengthways drift and a significant sideways drift as well. But obviously the Thai combination feel they can win from either end. This is Tom Gicquel. He's 26 years of age from Tours in west central France. It's the gateway to the Loire Valley wine region. They're currently number 11 on the world ranking, this French combination, but they have been as high as 5. Delphine Delrue is also 26 years of age from Sacile, on the suburbs of Paris. It's a second Super 1000 tournament final for this French combination. They lost in the final of the China Open 2 years ago. And looking at their matches, well, they went the full distance in the first round, I was telling you. They had to save 6 match points. They were 15-20 down in that deciding game against Kusharyanto and Wijaya. Also went to 3 games in the semi-final against Cheng Xing and Chang Chi. So to the winners from last week, Puavaranukroh won this title 4 years ago when the event was staged in Bali. He's making his 8th appearance here. He won that title, incidentally, with Sapsari Teirat Tanachai. First appearance as a pair at this tournament, but a 5th consecutive appearance for Paewsampran, who's the younger of the two, 25 years of age. Looking at their matches, well, it was only the semi-final against the number 2 seeds, Chen Tangier and Toi Wei from Malaysia. They'd actually been 20-17 up in that opening game. They had 4 game points, but failed to convert, but won the deciding game, 21-11. So our court officials for this one, Latif Johari and Robertus Tommy Oscariano in the service judge's chair. French coach, Tina Leverson. And the fans, well, they're not all in here yet. I gather it's a complete sellout for finals day. Many of the fans will be coming to watch the last match, the only match with home involvement. Oh, seemed to slip there. So we're just about ready for the announcement.
Players ready?
The first final.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Dejabon Puavaranukroh and Supisara Paewsampran, Thailand. And on my left, from Gicquel and Delrue, France. Supisara Paewsampran to serve to Tom Gicquel. Level, play.
So the mixed doubles final, the first final at the 2025 Indonesia Open. What a good opening rally. Wow. Well, we saw that these two pairs have played each other twice previously, but both times it went the full distance.
It did. You could say that it was the first match that really got Dejabon Puavaranukroh and Supisara Paewsampran sort of invested in the very top tier in the mixed doubles discipline. They won the final of Kumamoto Masters in Japan, and I felt the French pair had a really good chance in that final and had a great chance of taking the title there. They were 13-11 up in the decisive game. Since then, the Thai pair has really played extremely well.
Thai combination in their sixth final as a pair today. They've never lost a final, Steve. 5 previous finals. One.
Yeah. Thank you.
This is the 5th tournament in 6 weeks. So we've got to look out for that sort of accumulated fatigue and mental effort that the Thais might have.
Yes, for the French combination, it's a bit of a contrast, isn't it? They didn't play in the Sudirman Cup. They did play last week. They lost in the first round. So they should be fairly fresh.
And they're basically on a little bit of a free roll here because of those saved match points in round 1. And it's a sign of the small margins in elite sport. Imagine had they lost one of those. Oy, that's a wild shot from Delrue. Had they lost one of those 6 match points, they would have gone home with 2 first-round losses. It would have been hard to come and say to sponsors and supporters and coaches, hey, we felt we had the game to go to the final. But they've shown they had the game to go to the final.
Yeah. That's brilliant. And of course, it will give them a huge amount of confidence, whether they win or lose today's final. Gicquel and Delrue in the build-up to the World Championships on home soil in Paris.
Exactly. And I mean, it's basically the same tournament. It's one rally that they should have lost more in the first round, and that would have been a totally different attitude they would leave here and go into the World Championships with. They would feel like they were struggling.
Just long. Now, I told you there's been a significant drift in this arena all week. And during the rallies, as we all look down on the court, the shuttle is flying faster, coming towards us as we're looking at the court, so towards the French pair at the moment. And the sideways drift is from left to right. Again, as we look down on the court during the rallies.
One of the differences between the first time these two pairs played in Kumamoto Masters, in my opinion, is that Supisana Paewsampran, she was quite nervous back in that final, and I think she's much more confident. She's realized that she actually has a spot in this mixed doubles alongside Gicquel Puavaranukroh that she can play. It will be much more difficult for the French pair to put pressure on her.
Amazing defence. That's just wrong. Defence from Paewsampran out of this world.
Oh, that's the wrong.
Yeah, well, he's challenging. I'm not surprised.
I think it was plumb on the line.
Instant review. We'll have a look at this for us and tell us for sure. Oh, well, I am astonished by that. I thought that had been brought back in by the drift.
Yeah, me too. Maybe it's one of those who jumps in after it's landed. We missed it.
Picking up on the point you've made, Steen, about how Paewsampran has improved, I think I described it last week as she's blossomed.
Yeah, that's a good description.
And he gets the lucky neck cord.
I think in playing conditions like this, she really gets a full payout on her skills. She's very strong at the front court. Now I'm comparing her a little bit to her Puavaranukroh's former partner, Sapsiree. She was good at the front court, but she was more of an all-rounder. Yeah.
She certainly was. She won Grand Prix gold titles in singles, doubles and mixed doubles. And she played her mixed doubles as an all-rounder, using all those skills.
That was super play by Delrue, who also has her strength on the front court, and that battle between the two women is something we're going to see more of, I suppose.
And I think it might be critical in the outcome of this match.
I think so too.
Nice block.
Good play.
This is a fabulous rally. So that's a nice variation of the serve. Oh, that's gone long, and it means that Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran have the advantage at the mid-game interval. It's a 2-point advantage against the unseeded Gicquel and Delrue. So 11-9 as play resumes in the mixed doubles final. The advantage with the number 6 seeds from Thailand, Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran. Well, Steen, you were mentioning that this is a 4th tournament in, did you say 5 weeks?
It's the 4th tournament in 4 weeks.
4th tournament in 4 weeks for the Thai combination. And for Puavaranukroh, who plays 2 disciplines, the men's doubles as well as this mixed doubles, you've just been working out that this is his 25th match over those 4 weeks. And I can't help but wonder if that's maybe going to play an influence on this.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. We've seen some good rallies recently where it's been lots of shots, and the question mark in my mind is whether the French pair have the fundamentals to keep up with rallies this long. Can they play with high enough quality?
Yeah, somebody's using a flashlight. That's awfully annoying for the players. Well, when this French combination reached the final of the China Open 2 years ago, they had the distinction of becoming the first European pair to contest a Super 1000 mixed doubles final. Of course, the World Tour only came into existence in 2018, but that's still a very special record, isn't it?
It is.
Fighting off the wildlife.
coverage by Paewsampran. Anticipates the shot from Tom Gicquel.
Yeah, that's the drift taking that one long.
13-14.
Clearly for the French pair at the moment, the most important thing in their offense is to play with steepness. If it becomes too flat, it gives the opponents the flat return possibility. It's much harder to tailor the long lift to the playing conditions.
Oh, that's good defense from Delrue.
What a rally.
Super.
Fantastic play.
15-14. Point one.
Well, when we talk about aiming for the right hip of a right-hander, that was perfection. "38 shots.
I think Delrue and Gicquel, they had success in that rally in terms of playing flat against the left shoulder of Paewsampran when she was at the net. Very hard to cover.
Oh, missed it. And now it's a 2-point advantage for the French combination. Well, the French pair never actually won a World Tour title above 300 level. So this would be a huge result for them if they could win this.
Fantastic play by Delrue at the front court in that rally. Those two were the easy ones.
5 straight points. Oh, that's a pity.
15-17.
See again the service return from Delrue towards the left side of the backhand side of Paewsampran.
Strange decision on the defence from Puavaranukroh in the last couple of rallies or so. Going for a trick between the leg shot. And I think that's a sign not only of physical fatigue, but mental fatigue.
Good flicker.
Seven of the last 8 points to the French pair. Suddenly they've just taken over.
Paewsampran and Dechapon really need a good service streak here. Good block.
Super.
Fantastic play.
There was the change of pace with the first intersection, wasn't it?
Yes.
Four opportunities for the French pair to take this opening game.
Thank you.
Opening game, 21-16. 21 minutes for that opening game. And from that 12-14 deficit, the French combination suddenly started to dominate. Playing exceptionally well. 21-16 opening game. Well, they've got a lot of work to do if they're to keep their undefeated run in finals going. Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran, 5 previous finals, 5 previous wins. That's a pity. Yeah, look slow to move there, Puavaranukroh. That's
clever
brilliant.
play.
That's a wonderful shot.
The service out left takes Paewsampran all the way to the left side of the court, opens up the right-hand side, and Gicquel is able to play it.
Brilliant. Well, he's on fire at the moment, is Tom Gicquel.
And one of the question marks in my mind is whether the French pair can sort of spot the tendency here and realize that right now they're actually the better pair. So sometimes if you tend to see this as a great result and a one-off chance, then you start getting a little bit more tensed.
Served out wide again.
Yeah, fantastic.
And again, gets the reward. Well, last week we talked about this man, Puavaranukroh, becoming only the second male player to win mixed doubles titles in Singapore with 2 different partners. Of course, he's attempting to do the same thing a week later here in Indonesia, because he won the Indonesian Open, as I was telling you, 4 years ago with Delrue. The last male player to win 2 titles here, Steen, with 2 different partners?
Novidianto?
No.
No.
Cheng Bo.
Cheng Bo. With Gao Ling, and who was the other one?
Ma Jin.
Ma Jin. That's right. That was important for the tie combination, I suppose. Not to fall too far behind. They're 2 points closer to the title than they were 26 minutes ago.
Thank you.
Well, it just shows how deceptive it is from up here, Steen.
Yeah.
We both thought that had landed in, but nobody's challenging. Line judge was very definite in his call.
And also shows the challenging conditions, because, I mean, they should play up against the drift, but definitely can play it long anyway.
Yeah, there's just no spark in the tie combination at the moment.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, he wanted the court mopped.
Yeah.
The umpire says no. The umpire felt it was a delaying tactic. Wide and long. Nice.
gone long.
Oh. Oh my goodness, that's a big miss from Tom Gicquel.
And Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran need a couple of points now to close down the gap.
Not only to close down the gap, but I feel to lift their spirits.
Yes.
As we were discussing, they look a little flat, and I'm sure that's the accumulation of tiredness. 4 tournaments in 4 weeks. Well taken.
I think Delrue has gotten a little bit tense at the moment because the French, they can see the goal line, but they're not really close yet. Look how she's jumping up and down.
Yes.
Brilliant. Think back to the opportunity Tom Gicquel had when he broke the string from mid-court area. And now this rally where Paewsampran and Puavaranukroh also got a little bit out of jail. Just 2 points, it could have been 6.
Oh, they're challenging that. Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran. That goes with the drift that way.
It does. I couldn't really get a good view on it. One of the French players was in the way.
Here we go. Really wide.
One challenge remaining. Serve 10-7. Play.
That's very good work by Paewsampran.
Serve 8-10.
Nice. That's a lovely, deceptive cross-court fast lift from Tom Gicquel. And the French combination are really playing well at the moment. And again, and 11-8 up.
11-8. Play.
So Gicquel and Delrue in a very strong position right now. Again, and in the lead in the second.
9-11.
Any ideas as to what the Thai pair could do? They're obviously not at their sort of form that we saw last week in the final of the Singapore Open. But of course, champions find a way to win when they're not at their best.
Yeah.
How can they find a way to win here?
I think playing in front of the French pair might be the solution. Block in front of either Gicquel when they're standing a little bit side by side, or in front of Delrue, take the pace out of it. I feel the French pair have had good control over the soft-paced shot in flat exchanges. So I think Paewsampran and Puavaranukroh needs to get on the attack. And when they get on the attack, I would try and target Delrue. But they've had extremely good control over Paewsampran as Gicquel and Delrue. She can't be too full of confidence at the moment.
No, it was the first few rallies we saw her being brilliant from the front of the court, and since then she's been rather quiet. They've not allowed her to come forward. Well, she got herself forward there, and a different outcome to the rally.
11-13.
Good serve.
Oh, lucky net cord. Super. Yeah, it does get very noisy in here, young lady. I think you're very wise to have those, what are they called? Noise protectors? Or 1 point in it.
And there's some signs there from the Thais that they're becoming more aggressive.
Brilliant. Gosh, she's read the game well today, Gicquel.
Yeah, he has. That was an important rally for the French. Had good opportunities early on. Fantastic shot. A little bit of a trick shot, actually.
Well, at the moment, Tom Gicquel is just oozing confidence. Utterly brilliant.
Some of the things we saw in men's doubles last night, that when you can really push and keep it inside the back line from the far side of the court, then you get an advantage over the players playing the near side here. It's really difficult. It arrives so quick, the shuttle.
Well, there's only been 2 European pairs. Oh,
It was called in.
That was called in, but it was so short.
And now he's changed his mind.
Only 2 pairs from Europe have won this Indonesia Open mixed doubles title. Of course, you'll remember Jochen Fischer and Christina Pedersen. That was in 2014. Do you remember the pair before that in 2010?
Thomas Leibow and Camilla Juhl.
No, it was actually a Polish combination, Matusiak and Ziba.
Ooh, yeah.
So, if the French combination can hold their nerve and see this match through, a third different European pair from a third different nation winning this title in the Super Series and World Tour era. Unbelievable defence.
Wow.
Well, it's a run of 4 straight points by the Thai combination. And they're now back level. Played 1 off the ground, couldn't manage a second. This is a huge point, isn't it, Steve?
Yeah.
Having had that 16-12 lead, the French, if they now go behind, psychologically, that's going to be tough. Well, they're challenging, and I think in just a few seconds, they're going to have no challenges left. Challenges left.
And successful, no challenges remaining. Sarsola, 17-16. Play.
Serves out wide again. And the Thai pair are not knowing what to do, how to deal with it.
It's Delrue to serve. No, oh, sorry, beg your pardon. Of course, it's Tom Gicquel to serve. So long.
Two tantalising points from the title. Good defence. Shorts. No margin for error here for the Thai combination. Cannot afford any errors. Back to within 1 point. Oh, my goodness. A first service error from Puavaranukroh. And that just about sums up his day. It is 2 match point opportunities for Gicquel and Delrue to win a first Super 1000 title, the first title over 300 level. Landed in. They've got no challenges left.
No, they've got no challenges left.
And that is it.
Wow.
Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue win the Indonesia Open, a first World Tour title at 1,000 level. A first above 300 for this French combination. First ever pair from France. Isn't that just lovely? What super sportsmanship from the Thai pair. Their run of success in finals comes to an end after 5 consecutive wins in 5 previous finals that they had played. 21-16, 21-18. That's the margin of the victory. And from very early on, Steen, I thought the French really looked as if somehow it was their destiny.
Yeah. They played a brilliant match.
There's the final rally. The shuttle drops in. 48 minutes. And the delights for the French combination. Well, even if he had had a challenge left, I don't think he would have won that challenge. I saw that as
I saw it as in
the inside edge of the line. Well, I'm sure the French are absolutely delighted, and we'll be able to hear what they have to say in just a moment. Two straight games, 21-16, 21-18.
Welcome to KAPAL Indonesia Open 2025 badminton lovers. And my name is Didan and
I'm Gracia.
And now we are with the champion.
With the champion of
Wow.
KAPAL Indonesia Open 2025.
Congratulations to you guys. And Tom, this is your second attempt at Super 1000 finals after you lost in China Open in 2023. Now you win in Indonesia, Istora, magical places. How does it feel?
It's a crazy feeling, actually. It's a dream to win here. It's already our second final here, and we really wanted to win, and so proud, a lot of emotion. It's difficult to talk right now.
So,
second final
congratulations
in
to
this
both of you.
stadium.
You've seen the struggle since the first day, the first match on this tournament. And I saw the game, I was like, man, they're gonna win it. And how did you keep maintaining the struggle until you win this tournament? Yeah, for both of you.
Yeah, the first one was really tough against Indonesian here, and we fight a lot to get the win. And now we win this tournament. It's crazy. We didn't think we can do it in the first match, so we are really proud to win this tournament, and yeah, really proud.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you so much.
And here's your champion, Tom and Delvin. Make some noise, Indonesia.
Tom Gicquel and Delphine Delrue making history today. First French players not only to contest a final, but now to win a title at the Indonesia Open. That's how they did it, 21-16, 21-18 in a match lasting 48 minutes.
Presentation ceremony to this heavily finalists of KAPAL Indonesia Open 2025 final HSBC BWF World Tour 1000. And now, please welcome the finalists. The runner-up, the Chapel Puavaranukroh and Sudirman Paewsampran, Thailand. And the champions, Tom Gicquel and Delrue, France.
A moment they will remember for a long, long time. A first ever Super 1000 title.
President of Badminton World Federation and International Olympic Committee member.
Winners last week in Singapore, Puavaranukroh and Paewsampran. A week on here in Jakarta, they have to settle for second best. But they're still smiling, and I thought their sportsmanship at the end of the match was just wonderful to witness. Only the third different pair from Europe, from a third different European country, to win the mixed doubles title here at the Indonesia Open in the Super Series and World Tour era. What a moment for Gicquel and Delrue.
Executive Vice President Director, Akon Electronic. Indonesia. Madam Queen Puavaranukroh and Mr. Jianxin, thank you very much.
Well, only a second World Tour title to follow on from the 2021 Swiss Open 300 event. And they've won one of the big ones. Indonesia Open, Super 1000. What a week for Gicquel and Delrue, coming from the precipice of 6 match points down. Never give up in sport. Never give up in life. You just never know. Well, coming up next, we've got the 2 best players on the planet. And for a third time at the 3rd Super 1000 event of the year, it's An Se-young of Korea against Wang Shiyi of China. Welcome back to Istora Senayan. There's not only great badminton to watch, but there's plenty of activities around the arena. Well, next up is women's singles, and for a 3rd time at the 3rd Super 1000 event this year, we have An Se-young and Wang Shiyi battling it out for the title.